Bernadetta. Est-ce que tu peux lire pour nous? Ah, ok, c'est... Oui. Est-ce que Bernard elle est avec nous? Is Bernard with us or is just the host? I want to be sure that I don't mention. Is Bernard with us? Okay, so let's go to...
Hello, sir.
Okay. Let's hear you.
Please,
Are you with us? Or you are just hosting it?
I'm
Okay. All right, so let's hear you. Okay, so I don't, maybe Bernard is having challenge. So Kingsley, can you read for us? Travailler. The web, we are looking at the conjugation of travailler in the future. So if you can read for us from je travaillerai to the last one. Okay, Kingsley, Allah. You can't see Kingsley again. All of a sudden, Kingsley has one issue. Okay, so Philip, let's try. Philip, kindly try for us. Because I mentioned Kingsley
Okay.
and he has one.
C'est travaillerai.
Travaillerai.
Yeah. Je travaillerai. Je travaillerai.
Oui.
Tu, tu,
Go ahead.
tu travailleras. Tu travailleras.
Yeah.
Il, elle, elle travaillera.
Oui.
Nous travaillerons.
Okay.
Vous travaillerez. Il, elle tra- travailleront.
Très bien. You took your time to make sure that everything is okay. C'est bon. Merci beaucoup, Philippe. So that is travailler. So we go travailler. So je travaillerai, tu travailleras. Elle travaillera. Nous travaillerons, vous travaillerez. Elle travailleront. So you see that the endings will be added to the infinitive, but we don't remove anything for the ER verbs. Right.
C'est,
So
c'est,
we
please, what is the difference between the travailleront, the one that end with S and the one that end with T?
yes. So the pronunciation is the same, but you see that nous, when it is nous, we add ons to the ending, to the infinitive, right? But ll will mean what they. We know
Yeah.
nous means we, but
Okay.
for they ll, we use what ont. So if you use ons, it means we are still talking about nous. At the moment you want to say they will work, then you have to use the last one, the travailleront with the ont. That makes the
Okay.
difference. The pronunciation is the same, but there's a difference when you are spelling it, when
Okay,
you are
sir.
writing. So I hope it's clear.
Yes, clear.
Okay. All right. So I'll continue. Now we come to the IR verbs. IR verbs. Okay, so now we are saying for the IR verbs, what happens? You will keep the full infinitive and add the future endings. And you keep the full infinitive and add the future endings. So we have finir, which is one. And so finir, you see that we maintain the finir, then we add the ending. So je finirai, tu finiras, elle finira, nous finirons, vous finirez, elles finiront. Then we come to choisir. Je choisirai, tu choisiras, elle choisira, nous choisirons, vous choisirez, elles choisiront. Then réussir. For réussir, we have what? Je réussirai, tu réussiras, elle réussira, nous réussirons, vous réussirez, elles réussiront. So IR verbs maintain the infinitive and you add what? The endings. So if you observe, we have maintained the infinitive and we just added the ending. So it tells you that the future endings are constant and they don't change. They are constant, right? Okay, then we move to the RE verbs. Yes, RE verbs. So for RE verbs, the rule is that drop the final E, which I've already mentioned. Drop the final E, then add the endings. So we drop the final E before we add the endings. So we take a verb like vendre, which means to sell. So see that the stem is at the top there. You remove the E, you know what is left. So let's go to Sadat. Can you read for us? The vendre. Sadat Tuela. Sadat. Okay, don't Sadat, Nepala. Alexander, can you help us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go.
Vendrai.
Okay.
Tu vendras. Il vendra. Nous vendrons. Vous vendrez. Ils vendront.
Okay, merci beaucoup. Très bien. So that's good. It's clear. Then let's go to Kingsley, you're back. I called you earlier, but I don't know what happened to your network. Kingsley, Joella? So Kingsley. Okay. So can you help us with attendre? If you can read the attendre for us, from the attendre. To attendre, there's a mistake there. I'll correct it. But I've told you already that when the verb starts with a vowel, it must be a G apostrophe. So I'll do that correction and send it to you before I send the slide. Is that clear?
Okay, attendra. Tous.
Can you start again? Hello? It appears you're having issues with Kingsley's network. So, who can any volunteer?
Sir.
Okay,
J.
let's go. Let's go.
Bernard, are you saying? Okay.
No, I want to try, but you go on. Next one.
Okay, sir. Je attendrai.
It should be Jacques Andre. I'm saying that there's a
Ah,
mistake there. I'll have to bring an
okay.
apostrophe. Remove the E and bring. So it will be Jacques Andre.
J'attendrai.
Yeah, so continue. There.
Tu attendras. Elle attendra. Nous attendrons. Vous attendrez. Ils attendront.
Claire, attendons. Okay, that's good. Merci beaucoup. So now let's go to Bernard. I'm sure Bernard wants to do the respond. So let's go to Bernard. Bernard, let's hear
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah, so let's go there. Respond.
J. Répondra.
Je répondrai. Look at the endings
Répondrai.
very well.
Tu répondras. Il répondra. Nous répondrons. Vous répondrez. Ils répondront.
Ok, très bien. So, ils répondront. Merci beaucoup, Bernard. So, this is it for the RE verb. And we are saying that you have to remove the RE at the end. Sorry, the E. Then add the endings. So, you remove the E, before we add the ending. So that is it for the RE verbs. Okay. Then there are some irregular stems and verb irregular. So irregular verbs. It we know already. We have seen some of the irregular verbs. I used them somewhere last semester. We mentioned some of them.
Sir,
So
please,
these verbs. Okay.
sir, please, I want to ask some question on the previous slide, the one you changed before this one.
Okay. So let's go to the. Okay.
Okay, sir. So the first one is the before because the word starts with vowel.
Consonant.
You said
Consonant. The first one.
you have to no the
The
first
Vandro starts
the
with the consonant.
the one
Yes,
I got
attendre.
yeah
Wait.
that and so when we bring the apostrophe now it will
Yes.
become jetan we say
J'attendrai.
jetandre
J'attendrai,
jetandre
but not j'attendrai. Yeah, j'attendrai.
okay we will not the I will not be pronounced.
The A will be pronounced, but I mean that the E will go. You see, the E will go, then I will bring an apostrophe. Okay.
So I'm
And for
talking
the
about
J,
the pronunciation.
yeah, so the pronunciation was j'attendrai. J'attendrai.
Jatandre.
It
Jatandre.
means that
Okay.
the E of the J will go. You get it? Um, that's how it is. Yeah, so j'attendrai.
Okay. 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 Jatandre. Okay. So I got it. Jatandre.
Okay. So we are saying that they are irregular stems. We have irregular verbs and their stems are irregular. So these verbs do not use their infinitive. They have special stems that must be memorized. And so we have the example here like être. So that is why if the verb like être, which is irregular, we are not going to, the stem, the verb will not be what, if I want to say être in the future, I will not say être, être. You get it? It's wrong. The stem is different. So if you look at it, in this example, je serai médecin. I will be a doctor. You know, we didn't say je serai médecin, but je serai. It means that it's irregular. Their stems, you have to know them yourself, and you have to know them by yourself, and you add them. And you see that how it is. So the stem for the ether will be ser. So these ones you need to take each irregular verb one by one. Then you know the stem. Then you can add the endings. But the future endings they don't change. You realize that they cut across even with the irregular verbs. They are the same. So you come to a verb like avoir. You see that the stem for avoir becomes AUR. But you can't go and say j'avoirai. It's wrong because it's an irregular verb. So the stem for avoir is AUR. Let's go to Ali. Ali, the stem is IR. So instead of, if I want to say I'm going to Accra, I'll say what? J'irai à Accra. Or he's going to Accra. He will go to Accra. Sorry, I will go to Accra. But j'irai à Accra. Then he will go to Accra. Il ira à Accra. You see? So we didn't say j'allairai à Accra. It's wrong. See, because the stem is different. So that will apply to all irregular verbs. Look at a verb like faire, to do. See, the stem is different. A verb like venir, to come. We can't say je venirai, no, but it's what? Je viendrai. So the stems are different for the irregular verbs. So you need to know all of them as they are. The verb like to see, voir. So that's how the irregular verbs work. They have their own stem. Then we have another one like yeah, so we have used them in examples. The key irregular verbs. Être is one. So we have je serai. They've given you the conjugation there. Avoir. I think yeah. I have to check all this. I don't know the mistakes. We'll check that. Avoir to as my de jure. So I'm going to remove the e when I was preparing it. I think it's the ire to the same. So I'll remove them before I send to you. So jire, ira, like that. Okay. So these are irregular verbs that you can look at. Okay, then yeah. So you need to look at the other irregular verbs and their stems. Then you know how to go about the future. Now, le futur simple versus le futur present. Now you know the future brush. Last week we said that the future brush is formed by what? What did you say about the future brush? When you are forming it, it's even here. But if you follow the last class, you'll be able to tell me the future brush, the immediate future that we did. We are saying that what three things come together to get the future brush? The near and the immediate future. When I want to use that tense, what three things must come together? You remember what we did last semester? Was that last? Yeah, I said last semester. This is last week. Mhm. Okay, so we said that for the future brush, there are three things involved. We need there should be a subject in the sentence. You also got the present tense of the verb ali. Then we have what the infinitive verb. You get it? Yeah. So it's a very important to know that. Okay. So for the future brush, that's how it is. But here we have the future simple. We are saying that for that one, there is the infinitive, and which is like the stem. For the regular verbs, the infinitive must be there, then add the endings, the future endings. So we use the future simple for the more distance or uncertain future, predictions, promises, formal writing, and all that. The future brush normally is what for the near immediate future. Also planned events that are certain informal speech and others. Okay. So the examples are there to guide you. Then you see we have some examples here. So demain, j'irai à l'université. Tomorrow I'll go to the university. Nous voyagerons en France l'été prochain. We'll travel to France next summer. Elle commencera son nouveau travail lundi. Or elle commencera son nouveau travail lundi. She will start a new job on Monday. Then predictions. Il fera beau ce weekend. We have used it. The weather will be nice this weekend. Les prix augmenteront l'année prochaine. Prices will increase next year. Les prix augmenteront l'année prochaine. Cette équipe gagnera les matchs. This team will win the match. Je t'appellerai ce soir. Ce soir, je te le promets. So I will call you tonight, I promise. Nous finirons le projet à temps. We will finish the project on time. Tu recevras ta réponse demain matin. So we have the future simple here. So if we take a sentence like tu recevras ta réponse demain matin, where is the future simple there? Who can show me? Which part of that sentence is the future simple? Tu recevras ta réponse demain matin. What is the future simple? The sentence.
So please the question again.
I'm saying that the last sentence here, tu recevras ta réponse demain matin. Which part of the sentence is the future simple? If you look at it, which part do you think we have the future simple?
C'est demain.
Demain?
Yes.
No. Demain is not a verb. So what do you think will be the future simple? The verb, there is something, the meaning is what? You will receive. So receive. Demain, it means tomorrow. So it can't be the verb.
Oh, okay.
So Emmanuel, I think Emmanuel wants to come. Yeah.
Recevra.
Très bien, recevra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because recevra in French means what? Here it means to will receive. Will receive. So future.
Receive.
It is definitely the future should be a verb. But tomorrow is not a verb, it's just a time marker. Demain, tomorrow. Okay. So you should be able to know the part of the sentence that is the future tense. Okay. Then some errors that should not be made. So if I say je serai là demain, we don't say je serai, but it was je serai. But the ending is different. Je serai is the correct one, but je serai is not right. So you should know some of the mistakes. Ils viendront au marché. We don't say that because it's a wrong way of using the future, or wrong stem, or wrong way of saying the future for the verb aller. So the correct one will be ils iront au marché. Then fêtera, we don't say elle fêtera, which is wrong. But she will elle fera, say the devoir. She will do her homework. Mangeons, we don't say that, but she will nous mangerons. Mangerons ensemble demain. We mangerons ensemble demain. We'll eat together tomorrow. So these are the red one is the errors we don't say, but the blue one is the correct thing to say. Then there are some examples here. Read the following exercises to reinforce your understanding of refugee sample. So here, yes, the exercise A is there. The verb is in brackets. So the answers two are down. They help you to understand. So if you have a sentence like the man is a dash, the verb is in bracket, the infinitive. You know, and we ask you to put the correct future tense. You should know what to put there. So party is to leave. So now it was je partirai. Demain je partirai. Oh, c'est ça. And L dash, son travail ce soir. Elle finira son travail ce soir. She will finish her work this evening or tonight. So you need to know some of these things, and it will help you. And there are some where's exercise B. We can try and answer on the exercise B. Next week I'll ask you before we continue. So the exercise B, you are supposed to translate the sentences into French. I will speak French every day. So here we have what the verb to speak in it. So you have to be able to get the correct future tense for what will speak. If you are saying I will speak, what will be the future correct one day? Every day. She will come. So here the verb will be what venir. So you should be able to get the correct future for that. Then we will be doctors one day. We will. Which verb do you think will be used? To be. So for all the sentences there, we are translating them into English. 1, 2, 3, up to 5. So you try and answer them. Let's see. Any questions so far? Are we okay? With le futur simple? Even the thing is there. The answers are there for you. So, but I would send you some sentences, Then you write them in French for me. Is that clear?
Oui.
All right. So I have the answers there for you already. I've forgotten. So I'll send some sentences to you. Then you write them in French. So that next week you tell me and you don't have to be in the future. So the sentences will be in the future tense. So you also give me the future tense translation.
So sir, we will not do this one again.
No, the answers are there. You ask. The answers are down there. So in a way, I'm not giving you any exercise. You just copy for me. So I'm going to give you different sentences.
Okay, sir.
You want soft life, Yeah. So any questions for me? So this is just a summary of what we have done. So it will guide you. Yeah, this is a summary of what we have said already. Then that is it. There's a reference here that I'm using. In case you get that book, you can also look at it. Most of the things we are using are from that book. So in case you get it, you can also use it as a guide. Okay. Any questions? If not, we've ended. Right. Any questions for me? I hope the slides, yeah, it's okay. You like the way I present, and the presentation is okay. I hope I'm not moving so fast.
C'est very okay, very okay, very okay.
Okay. So, any question? Est-ce qu'il y a des préoccupations? Vous avez des questions pour moi? on va arrêter. We'll leave it here. We'll look at another thing next week, but I'm going to send you as I said, I'm going to send the sentences to your rep. He'll share with you so that you translate them into English for me, into French, and you read your sentences for me next week. D'accord? I hope you are good.
Okay, so.
All right. So I wish you a wonderful evening, je vous souhaite une bonne soirée et une bonne semaine aussi. On se voit la semaine prochaine. So we'll meet next week.
Merci.
And all the best. Bonne chance à vous tous. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bye bye.
Hello, Philip.
Sir.
Na ọmụ aka no ọmụ ebe ọmụ dị.
Minimum sense is I me check attendance. I say attendance very poor crowd.
This semester, from
Because me market attendance very, very, very poor. Very, very poor.
Alexander.
yeah.
I'm sure yeah. When you know, when you come on to them, can manage quite steady again. You pick us and ask you visa.
Oh, Charlie Kingsley. Sisa, I don't know. Sisa, we do one miss, one miss you. There's no way of Jabba John Abakacho say. They embed John and show say that woman say one miss you. Yeah, John, you have a French.
Charlie, lecture, but one of more prepare notes. I've abandoned the 4-5.
I didn't endorse the data.
You endorse the data. Cabio.
Yeah, you pay me for the say. Yeah, pay 50. Let's just 35 number at least. And so that is so sad. So,
this year
just you know, so be about no more. We try to that for the player to offend for the same year. That thing not say you wait. So,
you can say even one mama say you say, oh, you could be say, who bet you joining just what the better in case you be why busy kaka say near to your cover.
gosh. Also, who post the audio status? Oh, I comment or like power so class on here.
Ah.
Oh, serious.
This year, I don't know.
But in running, in the let's be sincere, the attendance is not encouraging at all.
It's not encouraging. Tell me, I told you, say me market attendance. Yeah, attendance very, 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 very.
I don't know, sir. If they have, like, I don't know, maybe when they say maybe problem no many crowd, they should consult more class reps. No?
At least.
They should consult. And school need by force. Join your class and university and so be out. But we should give respect to the class rep, the leaders of the class. We should give respect to them. Or maybe bossu and then me too quiet. Say. Eba sakrani panot me dine muma wan kasa.
Because of class, you know, akotia, me do me fear mpoja mpoebi. And I me catch a Philip said. Catch a Philip said, meet me on your course, no. So that's it. If you want to me join here, no, not networking in me to come to me better like a sabi. So, but at least, so me can't repeat. Philip said me happen and me join here. Oh, it's you know. Wouldn't say if you have shadows to say, then you find something to do about it. Oh, because of class.
I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir. You better train meaning so Otina because they will you may come skills.
They be
said Otina.
I'll see next week.
Otina
this week
what's preventing them?
Where's that?
Some skills next week.
Can I say Obiawe Juma? Obia we juma what I say.
Obia.
Me say, and if I'm sorry, Anna, me joining you. But say, you know, one of me never say you say, oh, Wamaka say, that's I end, and then me phone out joining. It's in bet no machine once my log out from my phone also.
Yes, sir.
Because already my phone, it won't say,
because you say call the banana me pio. Call the banana me pio. Me ko to ade, ba call the banana me sign me chi.
Me say me take laptop in
there.
I
don't know. So
let me phone adjoining.
Uno make kasa. Cause somewhere there, uno leader of the class.
Because even say pressure about the day so yes serious any day. I dare say we because of that, you know. One back chan so.
Sana won't say lecturers no. Young way sana. I feel do baby no.
I'm phone back from phone. Obia phone back from phone. And yeah, office why be the other guy.
I don't know. So ochina. You be friend out with you minima. At least. This week say. Me can not in me feel say. Honestly, in me feel say bebre na share Ghana born and into na omo ntimi anya there. I join but and next crash and so the same thing.
Last weekend, yeah, that premise of wedding that don't change any. And one
now no this week. This week join back one join back. I say at least lectures me. I say more respect that.
Oh. Yeah. Because I saw Benjamin time while I bet some crowd. Yeah, say you do 40 crank, you ever find this out.
I'm mobile. What's in that ever journey. So fine. Actually, Anya Nipa 10, 4 billion normal. Oh, Anya Nipa 10, like Kahon 11, ICB, Kahon 12, normal.
Decided,
I didn't cry. No matter what. Unless maybe we Juma na kase Juma. Juma we no wait me the earpiece. I should show us say utie nyumo. But you're only listening to what the lecturer is saying. Kasa you listen. We actually be anya
first lecture na no me gra me review. And I kiss the flame say, oh, yeah, well, let's just so me journey. Me were Jimmo, na me yard, me were machine me cramming by me the earpiece, machine, and I meet you. So on one me dinner, and I got baby, my answer goes, but I don't know.
Oh, the earpiece so as one. No, I quite the oh, yeah. Oh, just to keep the numbers high. As an my lecture, no, or maybe or more be or well. Now, say no pay more person on well. Oh, view.
No, we are saying now, we are serious. When we are serious, electrical freedom, when we are serious.
Oh my God, Philip, this is Mr. Obianco preparing no say.
Platform.
Chase a class I ending.
And you know, mechanic.
One WhatsApp,
They don't call us up.